going on, guys? Mahdi, welcome guys back to another Call of Duty video. So today guys, I am playing in Resistance and playing Team Deathmatch as well, and it's a bit of a long game, but I've had real good time playing this gameplay. It was so much up and down, and yeah, I've kind of enjoyed it. Resistance is one of those maps like you never know exactly what's going to happen, you know what I mean? Like you could either win like by big numbers or you could either lose by big numbers. So it depends, because there's so many like little alleys and so many turns here and there, and you got all them crazy cars. You guys don't want to know how many times I've actually died by them cars, and you try to avoid them, but it's so freaking difficult avoiding those cars when you're like running, and you get some grenades thrown at you. So it's kind of hard playing Resistance, but I really like it. It's very kind of sharp. The design of it is very sharp in a way, which I kind of like. And as I said, there's a lot of little. It's very sharp, but at the same time, it's very sort of. There's so much places where you could kind of hide behind and shoot. So yeah, it's one of those places that's like good for snipers. For close range shooters, for long range shooters. It's pretty much good for all the plays, and yeah, it's one of my favorite maps as well. And actually today I'm not going to be talking about the gameplay. I'm going to be comparing things that happened in the previous Call of Duty and this one, and especially between Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, and this one. So we went from Modern Warfare 2, as you guys know. Modern Warfare 2 is designed and made by Infinity Ward, and Black Ops is designed by Treyarch. So there are two different companies which are producing two completely different Call of Duty games every other year. So 1 year Infinity Ward would actually take it, the second would Treyarch would take over, and so on and so on. So for the last few years or so, there's been some sort of like up and down things between the games. I mean, we had the World at War. People were like, yeah, it's nice, people were start getting into it, and then Modern Warfare. Actually, no, Modern Warfare the first one, then World at War came out, and people were like loving Modern Warfare. And then when World at War came out, there were so many people. There was big fans of World at War as well. But a lot of people wanted kind of, all the new stuff that people found in Modern Warfare. So people were happy, but not as much as whenever they were playing, Modern Warfare. And then another one came out, which is Modern Warfare 2. And people went crazy. They were like all over the moon. This is the game. This is the game. We would never want to change it. Yeah, I mean, Modern Warfare 2 is so freaking amazing. The weapons in Modern Warfare 2 are just so freaking amazing. You have the best perks ever. You have lightweight pro, you can just run forever, and really fast. You got Commando Pro. You could just knife someone from like really long distances, and the perks were amazing. It was a very fast paced game, and the weapons were amazing. I mean, double ranges, they were just out of this world. I mean, they were pretty much my primary weapon, even though we couldn't really have them as primary. They were secondary, but I think my primary was most of the time UMP45. So my secondaries were always at double ranges. So whenever I usually start, I just switch into my ranges, and I'll be like sprinting, try to get the first few kills. So I'll be just rushing straight to the point, try to get the first kill. And the double ranges, they were so freaking powerful. I mean, even this past 12 was amazing in Modern Warfare 2. I mean, what happened to it? It's completely gone in Modern Warfare 3. No one even talks about them anymore, like the Spas and all that. So I don't know what they've done. It's just they killed it in Modern Warfare 3. But as well in Modern Warfare 3, what they did is they brought so many good stuff that we didn't have in Modern Warfare 2. Let's just go back into Black Ops, because we kind of skipped Black Ops, because Modern Warfare 2, then Black Ops came out, and then Modern Warfare 3 came out. So when Black Ops came out, a lot of people in Infinity Ward thought, you know what? There's so much stuff that we forgot to actually add in Modern Warfare 2. It would be nice to kind of take it from a Treyarch. So they kind of did a little deal there, so they could have the theater mode and a few other bits and pieces, like the way the camera system works, and certain, like survival, because in Black Ops you have the zombie sort of survival games, and then Modern Warfare 2, they thought they wanted to kind of add something similar to the survival. So what they thought of, why don't we just make something like similar to zombie, but instead of just making zombies, just make some, enemies just running, looking for us to kill us in a way. So it didn't actually work as well as they hoped, and I mean, I played survival, I had good times, but you did get bored. I mean, Black Ops, I used to play zombie like all the times. I could never get bored of zombie, but survival, I played me and my brother for like I don't know, about a month, not even a month. probably about a couple of weeks in a row we kept like playing survival, and we kind of got like to really good, you know, scores. I don't know, like 30, 40, level 40. I can't remember exactly, but it was somewhere near level 40. I think we didn't get it exactly because we always tried to get to level 40, but we kept dying before. So the point is, you know, Treyarch and Infinity Ward, they've tried to kind of combine what they do, and Treyarch, all their storyline that used to be based on, you know, the olden days, like from World War One to like, you know, 1965. That was like from 1920s to 1965, which Black Ops 2 was based on in 1965, like Cuba and all that stuff. So, I mean, you know, Call of Duty Treyarch, they try to kind of keep their style sort of old and original, but then Infinity Ward wanted to kind of take some of these bits. So they thought, you know what, if you want to take some of our stuff, so we would like to take some of yours. So why don't just you allow us probably to update our times, and you know, we could give you whatever you want anyway. So in that way, Treyarch, they kind of took advantage, because now they are allowed to kind of you know, uh, release a new Call of Duty games in the recent times or even in the future. This is something that you know, Infinity Ward kind of lost as well. It's a privilege that Call of Duty Modern Warfare they had, and now they kind of is what's kind of been shared between Infinity Ward and Treyarch, because now they both have the same privileges of making modern games. So the new Black Ops is going to be so freaking amazing. It's going to be based in the, you know, 2056. So that's like, what's that? Oh gosh, that's like 30 something years from now. So the weapons, I think they're going to be amazing. And yeah, this video was just about me trying to compare things that happened within the last few games. I would really love, you know, to get from you guys what you want me to talk about next, and I'm going to be talking about more about Black Ops and the whole you know, Modern Warfare and all that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Take care for now, and bye bye, peace.